Hi guys, welcome to RiciPFC and welcome to another video where we talk about the Global Cup and my match day 6. All I can say is, what an absolute disaster. Let me talk you through it. So, this was the team I ended up going with, and if you watched my last video, you're probably thinking, Ricky, what the hell's going on? That's not the team you picked. But let me talk you through what my players did, and then I'll tell you why I ended up changing from my last squad. So I made a mistake of not captaining Messi, who scored an 82. Argentina were brilliant, really good against Croatia, shut them down. And Croatia had large spells of the ball. They're on top for quite a big part of the game, but Messi was just magical. The thing he did where he took on Gvardiol's been amazing this tournament as well, and he took on Gvardiol and assisted. Magical. I captained Mbappe. He had a few chances, but he didn't get any decisives. But yeah, France were really good as well, beating Morocco 2-0. But again, Morocco were pretty good. They had some big spells in the game and they created chances. Well done to Morocco. A bit gutted they're going out, but yeah, they should be really, really proud of themselves. So I went with Livakovic and Brozovic. Brozovic only got like 50 minutes on the pitch and came off. So he got a 39. Livakovic got a negative decisive for a penalty conceded, which was his fault. 3 goals conceded. So he got the -4 for each goal, and he also got the negative decisive. Although there was a lot of controversy about whether that was actually a penalty, because he'd come out to try and block the shot and then the player had followed through into him. I think it was Julian Alvarez. A lot of the pundits on the UK TV were arguing about it, saying it wasn't a penalty. And then I had to put in the only defender I had left, which I'll explain why in a minute, was Atiat Ala Idrissi for Morocco. He didn't start. He came on as a sub relatively early on, actually, because they were carrying a few injuries, such as Saïs, for Morocco, and he got a -17.7. So he ended up with a 7. So the total score for the week was like 180 or something, 186, which is absolutely shocking. But I'm going to get a tier 2 comment anyway. So let me just talk you through why. I've just got to do a shout out to Noah2948. We were conversing on one of my videos, talking about lineups and stuff, and it was probably about 20 minutes before the deadline. I'd set all my team. I had Rabiot, I had Upamecano, Mbappe, Messi, and then Livakovic, which is a pretty good team. And he said that Upamecano was doubtful to play, as well as Rabiot. Apparently they trained separately, so I went online and had a quick look, and he was correct. Noah, you were correct. Apparently there'd been a flu going round the France camp, which meant that some of the players were doubtful, Rabiot and Upamecano especially, and I thought, I can't have DMPs, that'll be even worse. So I went quickly, panicked, put in Brozovic, who I thought would be a good choice. And I didn't have the points to keep Mbappe, who I want for after the tournament, because I've been trying to get him for so long, as well as have a decent defender in. I didn't want to redraft again, basically. So I put in Idrissa instead, and it was just a stinking game week. But thanks to Noah, and thanks to all my followers for always keeping me up to date. Really saved me there, Noah, from having 2 DMPs, i.e. Rabiot and Upamecano, and the game would have been even worse. So at least I've salvaged some sort of points, not many, but some, you know. So let's go and open the rewards, guys, or rewards, should I say, and then we'll build the team for the next game day, or the match day. So let's have a look. Tier 2 comment. Let's see if we can guess who it is. France. Defender, Barcelona, Koundé. That's actually really good. That saved me. I can't believe it, but that's actually saved me. I'll tell you why in a minute, because Koundé had a good game as well, and he's been starting. That saved me. I needed a defender, a French or Argentinian defender, really. So let's go into the game week. This was the team that I'd set up. Livakovic, because the only other goalkeepers I've got is Mohamedi and Bono or Bunu for Morocco. And I thought I better go with Croatia on that one. Tuchemi, I went over Brozovic. Rabiot might still be ill, or he could come back, in which case Fofana would drop out of the squad. So they're both a risk. And Brozovic, I don't fancy him after last game week. Tuchemi's had an amazing tournament. Then I've gone with Mbappe over in my extra slot. Again, over Brozovic, over Kramaric, over Fofana, and obviously over Idrissa as well. No disrespect to Idrissa, I just need starters. Messi, I've captained him this time. Could this be the time that he doesn't get a decisive because he's playing France? I don't know. You know, there could even be an argument to play Kramaric instead because Argentina and France have got such an hard game against each other, but I'm not doing it. So, Upamecano, I either had Upamecano or El Idrissa. Both a massive risk. One, because Croatia probably will get the best of Morocco. Hopefully not. I'd love to see Morocco finish third. And Idrissi hasn't been starting. Idrissi. Upamecano, because he's been ill, might not come back into the squad. So I'm going to do the change now. Got really lucky there, and I'm going to put Koundé in. Now I'm really happy with that squad for the next match day, which is match day 7. Messi captain. Let's see how it goes. Let's confirm that. Finally, guys, I just want to go to the cup standings for the RiciPcup. I mean, I'm pretty much done. I've got 1,672 points, and there's people on like 2,000 now. So I'm done. So, Tomaski, again, keeping the first spot. He went with Lloris, Theo Hernandez. Oh, Theo Hernandez, what a player. Luka Modric, Mbappe, and very cleverly captained Messi, which I didn't do, otherwise I'd have been doing a bit better. Finster, who's been up there from the start. Lloris, Mbappe, Hernandez, Enzo Fernandez, and Messi captain. All these are going to be Messi captains, aren't they? Messi captain for Boomer SK. Tuchemi, Lloris, Mbappe, Theo Hernandez. These are all very similar teams. Theo Hernandez, Martinez, Rodrigo de Paul, Messi captain, Mbappe. And that was for Torjus Heiberg, who's also been right up there. Hybrid, another one who's been up there, and he's been talking to me a lot over the channel. If you do want to talk to me, guys, I'm really reactive with my followers and the comments. If I miss you, I'm always checking and going through my videos, and I will get back to you, but usually I'm replying pretty quick. So if you want to have a conversation about your lineups or anything so rare, or just in general. So Hybrid went with Lloris, Otamendi, Enzo Fernandez, Messi captain, Mbappe. Very Argentina heavy. This is going to be decided by who went the heaviest between France and Argentina this last game week, isn't it? Messi captain for Booty. Dembele, Molina, Fernandez, Hugo Lloris. A lot of Premier League teams apparently looking at Molina now. Could be on his way. Shat Ziab Jin. He went with Livakovic like I did, but then Griezmann captain kind of helped him there. Brozovic, Koundé, and Mbappe in 7th. So really, that has that's cost him there. But it's tough that the French illnesses will have cost a lot of people in that game week. Magical John, Martinez, Lovren, Modric, Mbappe, Messi captain. I'm just doing the top 10 guys. Nick Post is a new one. I've not seen Nick Post before. He went with Lloris, Mbappe, Messi captain, Koundé, and Tuchemi. That's how I should pronounce it. I keep saying Tuchemi. It's Chouameni. Lloris, Varane, Kovacic, who's been great. Messi captain, Mbappe. Oh my God. Mbappe. It's because I was looking at Cohen, the name. I just added O into my brain. Mbappe for Cohen, cruising. So congrats to the top 10 in the RiciPcup. yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close, guys. This is going to be the game week to decide it. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. In my next video, in the RiciPcup, I will remind players of the prizes in my cup for the top 3. I can't remember them. I know I do's one, and then there's a couple others. Nothing major, but it's free at the end of the day. Thanks a lot for joining me, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Good luck in the Global Cup and the World Cup.